And we're live. You're mute. Sis, you're mute.
Still muted, yes. Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everyone.
Sorry about that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Naimbag nga rabi aldaw ken bigat nga awan labas na. Welcome here. And wherever you're watching right now, thank you for watching. And welcome to this special session. The Word Works Online. We work around our schedules from different countries and time zones, and yet we come together with one purpose. Look at this amazing collaboration. Coach Jill from PNG, William from PG, Sis Rona from USA, and Sis Dorcas from Australia, and myself from Canada. We are all working together, inspiring one another and supporting each other. And today, we are here to share our experience and message with you. Reinvention start here. The courage to begin again. You're in the right space at the right time. And the words that's moving faster, than ever. Where anything is shifted online, one thing remains constant: change. So, whether you are here because you are searching for more time, more freedom, a second chance, simply a fresh start, let me tell you, you are not alone. You are here exactly where you need to be. So, I'm Alvina, originally from Isabela, Philippines, and proudly Ilocana. I'm a wife, an educator by profession, a mentor, and a business coach. I'm passionate about helping people grow, equipping them, and helping them discover their purpose. And I used to be juggling three jobs, but now I have one full-time job and run this business part-time with my husband. Take it away, Sis Rona.
Alright, mayong gabi, mayong buntag sa tanan. My name is Rona. I am originally from Secure, Philippines, now living here in Maine, USA. I am a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a proud digital business owner.
Superb. I'm Nandini and I'm from India. So hi everybody from India. Namaste, मैं नंदिनी हूँ और मैं भारत में रहती हूँ. I'm the mother of two grown-up children. I'm a life coach, a well-being mentor, and a very, very happy digital business owner. Over to you, Dorcas.
Mechiechia mo nyinaa me nuanom Ghanafoɔ a motie me. My name is Dorcas. I'm originally from Ghana, but I've been here in Australia with my beautiful family. I work in the healthcare industry and I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hello. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Ako po si Jel. I am a mom of two. I am a wife to an OFW here in Papua New Guinea and also a proud digital business owner. We can't hear William.
We can't hear you.
You are muted. Oh, no. No.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, you can introduce yourself later.
Yeah.
And yes, okay, here we go. So, have you ever felt stuck in a routine that no longer serves you? Have you ever whispered yourself, there must be more to life than this? Can I still begin again? If these questions sounds familiar, you're not alone and you're not here watching by accident. This online space, it's not just a screen. It's a new opportunity, new connection, and most of all, a new you. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and give yourself permission to begin again. Because reinvention does not happen in perfect conditions. It starts with the courage to show up just like you're doing right now. So, I used to be juggling three jobs with no time for myself, no time of my husband, and no time for dreams. But one day I made a right decision to reinvent my life. So stop waiting for the right time and start creating a new one. That decision led me to this online business, a space that gave me hope, freedom, and fresh start. No, it was not perfect, but you know what? Reinvention does not start with perfection. It starts with courage, the courage to try, the courage to learn, the courage to believe. There are more waiting for you. The online world has changed everything. Now, anyone with a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and willingness to learn to start again, you don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay silent. You can build something new for your family, for your future, and yourself. Reinvention start here, and maybe your courage to begin again start today. Why we say that this online business is the space where the courage to begin again? Because many of us were never taught that it's okay to start. We okay to start over again, and we are raised to work hard, right? So not to dream, but we are here to told not to soar also. And 4 years or a years ago, we sacrifices our own dream to survive. But now the world has changed. The online space has opened a door for people, you and me, people who have no business background, people working full time, multiple jobs, people supporting families back home, people who feel stuck and are silently praying for more. This business gives the tools to grow, a community to support you, the freedom to build something of your own from anywhere at any time. Again, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to take a brave step forward. And that's where the courage begins, not in that comfort zone, but in the moment you say, I'm ready to try. So don't wait for the perfect time. Create it. It could be your turning point. Reinvention start now and start with you. So forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now I springs up. Do not perceive it. I'm making us a way and wilderness and stream in the wasteland. Just it says in Isaiah 43, 18 to 19. This verse is a beautiful reminder that God is the author of new beginning. Even when you feel stuck, lost, He is always working behind a scene, making a way for us reinvent, rebuild, and raise again. As we share this opportunity with you, I hold the promises of God that we don't have to stay in the past. God is doing something now. So maybe this is your moment to say yes. Thank you for listening, and God bless, and God bless with your family.
All right, thanks, Sis Alvina. You know, I used to think that starting over meant failure. That if I wanted something different, it meant I wasn't grateful. But the truth is, wanting more for your life doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're growing. There was a season in my life where everything looked fine on the outside: stable job, good life in a new country, a loving family. But deep down, I felt like I was just going through life motions, through the motions, clocking in, clocking out, missing moments with my daughter, wishing I had more time, more freedom, more me in my day. And that's when I found this digital business. I didn't know all the answers, but I knew I needed a change. So I said yes. I took that first step, scared, unsure, but hopeful. And now I get to work around my schedule. I get to show up for my family without asking permission. And I've met people across the world doing the same. Because that's the beauty of this. The world truly works online, and this is a global system that works for anyone, anywhere, at any stage. And if you're in a place where you're questioning, doubting, or just dreaming quietly, please know you're not stuck. you're allowed to pivot. You're allowed to begin again. And maybe, like me, your new beginning starts here. So that's it from me.
That was so beautiful, Rona. Really, just that's the thing with our business. We have the most amazing people in it who share from their heart. And when people share from their hearts, it's just so, so genuine. And really, in our business, it's true, like, like they say in the Bible, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no heart can conceive a business like ours. Really, no heart can conceive that this is a business because our business is so much more than just a business. It's about wholesome success, which I never in my life dreamt I would be part of. I had thought it was all over for me. This was it. I had worked since I was 16 happily. I loved working. And then suddenly it was all over. And I thought, okay, fine, now what? At my age, people want to, like, firstly, time hangs on your hands. It just the whole day takes so long. Suddenly, who do you cook for because your kids are married and gone? Uh, who do you watch the show with? Because you're in the show, you're laughing and saying to your daughter, "Hey, that's the guy we saw in that film." Or you're telling your son, "Remember the comedy with him, Brooklyn 999?" And then we laugh about that. But there was no one to talk to about that. So I would do these on purpose errands, which ended up in a big failure because I would come back in a puddle of tears. And I thought, no, this can't be my life. I have to do something to I have so much to give. Where am I going to use all this experience and all these feelings I have in me? And so I prayed to God and I said, God, just show me the way. And this is the way I was shown. So, yes, you just have to have the courage to say yes. You just have to ask. I really asked. I said, give me something flexible. Give me something real. Give me something where I don't have to bug my friends and family and be needy. Call me, meet me, love me. What are you doing now? Can we go here together? No, God, please, I don't want to do that. I want to have a fulfilled life of my own little corner of life. And that's what God gave me because I had the courage to begin again. And that's why I tell all of you who are listening out there, you can be any age. I have a friend on my team who was like a trained in technical knowledge, tech support, and very, very savvy. But she gave up her work to be with her family. 15 years later, she tried to look for a job. Nobody was hiring because things had evolved so much. She got a chance here when she joined this business. So, this business really gives you an opportunity to reinvent yourself. And also, we all of us will support you with courage to start again. So, yeah, so start again. Over here, you'll find purpose, you'll find meaning, and you'll find freedom. That's all from me, Alvina. Thanks. Bye. William, I think.
Okay, I hope everyone can hear me now. Can you hear me? Oh, lovely. Okay, so I'll introduce myself really quickly. My name is William. I live here in Fiji with my sister and my parents. I've just started working in administration after graduating from university last year. So yes, I'm 26 years old. I've got my whole life ahead of me, and I'm also um, a very proud digital business owner. And okay, so starting over, that's one thing that can be really scary, especially because like when you're starting over, high chance that what you're going to start, you don't really have much experience about, you don't know a lot about it, and it can be daunting. And starting again, like it's not a weakness. Like many of us see it as really hard, mainly because I think that we as we are social beings. We depend on each other, on other people, those around us, and it can be afraid. It can be scary for us to feel or look like a beginner because maybe people might think less of us. But what if being a beginner is exactly what you need to set yourself free. Think about that. Now, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just need to be honest with where you are and brave enough to take the next step. So, yeah, starting from scratch, whether you've lost a job or you maybe you're working in an, let's say you were working in an industry, but you feel like it's not really what you wanted to do. Maybe there were other people's expectations of you pursuing a career in that industry, but then it wasn't really you. Um, and it can be scary to start all over again. And one thing that I think that is very important is just being bold enough to take that step forward for what it is that you truly want for yourself. And that's one thing that we all here on this panel we can say about this business, because the business that we're in here, it allows us to live the life that we truly want, and also while being able to run your own business and earn while you get to spend time with your family. And these are all the luxuries that we usually miss out on when we have a full-on career. And you heard Sis Alvina say that she had 3 jobs at one point. So yes, just taking that bold step, it might mean uh, switching your career path altogether. But there's something that I usually like to remind myself and others when the chance um, shows itself, is that you grow when you're out of your comfort zone. And that's one thing that I always say to myself. And I'll be honest, sometimes it gets hard. It does get hard. But it's just about being brave enough to stick to what it is that you want for yourself and following through with action. And yes, don't be afraid to to take a new trajectory in life. And yes, be brave and take that next step. Thank you very much.
All right. Be brave. Thank you, William. I love it. I love our topic today. I might cry. No, because a year ago, I made one of the biggest and scariest decisions in my life. I walk away from my career, not because I failed, not because I didn't love my job. In fact, I was really doing so well. I was in a global role and I knew I still had so many opportunities ahead of me. But I felt that something was missing, right? I wanted to be present for my kids and I wanted to be there every day. I wanted to be the one guiding them, teaching them, and also protecting them. And I didn't want to just come home to see them asleep, and I wanted to be there for them 24/7, especially while they're still young, right? Because I have very, very young kids. And then at the same time, our digital business back then was really growing and my team was growing. And I felt this strong calling to also step up as a mentoring coach to really support and to guide those who trusted me to lead them. So it wasn't an easy decision. Of course, I had fears. I also was thinking, like, what if I regret this? What if I lose the identity that I built in my career? Or what if we struggle financially because I'm going to have to let go of another source of income, right? But I knew that if I wanted something different for my life and my family, I had to do something different as well, right? So I closed that chapter, not because it ended badly, but because I was really ready to begin another thing again, right? And it was this business. And so now I was working from home. I'm running this business I once thought I wasn't confident enough to do. And I'm raising my kids the way I always dream, and I'm helping others to succeed too, just like I did in this business. So, I'm just because I was thinking, should I, or will I think of going back to corporate? I don't know. I might go back to school someday, maybe, maybe I'll explore something else again in the future. But for now, I'm truly enjoying this season that I'm running this business full time from home, 100% present for my family. And I also wanted to remind our viewers that it's never too late to reinvent, never too late to make a brave turn, right? Because sometimes starting again is exactly where your real story begins. Just like how we started this business, we've got another story to tell. In fact, we're telling our story through our business, and that for us is really powerful, and it's also fulfilling to our part as well. Still muted, sis. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Kojel, for sharing. Sorry, my kids were crying in the background, so I had to mute myself. So I love this topic, the courage to begin again, because, before I came to, yes, thank you, Axel. Thank you. Yeah, as I was saying, before I came to this new country, guess what? I had a different life and career. But then when I moved to a new country, Australia, right, sometimes life doesn't go as planned and some things changed. It felt like I had to start all over again, right? New place, new career, new systems, and new responsibilities. So I did some few courses here and there and ended up working in the healthcare industry. It was totally new to me, but guess what? I was willing to try, willing to learn, and willing to adapt so I can make a decent income to support my family and my dreams. And while I was so grateful for such an awesome opportunity, it was exhausting. I worked long hours. I was constantly stressed and even sick sometimes, and barely any time to even spend with my kids and take care of me properly. And I remember one time I was on my second maternity leave, and I thought to myself, is this really it? Is this the life that I really came here for? And as one of my coaches said, I was really working like an elephant and eating like an ant. So I started asking myself these questions. Why am I living this way and working so hard to support my family that I don't even get to see the same family, right? So one day I just said, enough is enough. If nothing changes, nothing changes, right? So I prayed for a change. And when I was scrolling on social media, specifically Facebook, I saw an ad that resonated so much with me. It felt like my name was being called out, right? But the idea of starting something new felt really scary because I wasn't a tech savvy. I didn't have a digital, marketing background. And honestly, I didn't even think someone like me could do something like that. So usually I would see an online, ads and just scroll past it because I was thinking it was for people with fancy degrees and technical skills. But I decided to take a leap of faith, really hoping it could be the solution that I've been praying for. And that one decision changed my life. I found a simple system, a step by step training, and a community that really welcomed me just as I was. And for now, for the past 2 years, I've been able to grow my business that works around my life. I get to show up for my family and I get to earn that extra income to support my family. And most importantly, I get to build something meaningful right from the comfort of my home. And I get to help others do the same. So if you are watching us right now thinking, can I really start over? Yes, you can. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to have a reason, right? A why and the courage to take that first step. There is room for you here, right? And if you are wondering what this business is all about, just, a recap of what this is about. This is something that helps you to live life on your own terms, right? It's a business that helps you to build something meaningful right from the comfort of your home, to show up for what matters most, right? Your family, your dreams, and to be able to, as I said, work smart and live life on your own terms. And we provide you with some, important essential things. We provide you with, the tools and systems to do automation that helps you to show up for your business. So you are sleeping, your business is working in the background. You are in the park, you are traveling, your business is working in the background. Two, we provide you with mentorship and coaching, right? People who have not just gone through the system, but people who have succeeded in the digital space. They know what they are doing, and they are there to hold your hand and to show you, how to really do this successfully. And number three, we have, an elite training that you have access to 24/7, that is built for busy people, for beginners just like you. So, you are not, trying to figure things out for you on your own. And the last point that I love so much is that we have such a supportive global community that is there to cheer you on, to make sure you are not alone. You are not doing this alone, to really, help you to do this business successfully. So if you are watching us right now and you need a change, right? You are tired of your current situation, you are looking for something that will help you, right, to live life on your own terms, that will help you, because we have seen the need for a second stream of income, or for even multiple streams of income, right? So if you are someone like that needs a change, you want, something to change in your current situation, this is your permission to reach out to any of us that you see on your screen. Because guess what? That is why we are all here, to help you to start just as we started, because we have seen how this business has changed lives, even our own lives, and we know the potential of this business to change your life, for good, to change your family's life for good. So reach out to any of us that you see on your screen, and we will be more than happy to connect with you and to show you how you can also get started. We look forward to seeing all of you. So reach out to us and we will see you in our next live. Have a good evening, a good morning, wherever you are, and we will see you again in our next live. Bye for now, guys.